안녕하세요, 여러분. Hello, everybody. I'm George, and this is. You
Oh,
got
Tom.
a
Hi.
Tom. Yeah, right.
Hi.
You missed your cue again.
I'm almost like I'm doing it purposefully at this point.
Yeah. So today we're going to talk about places that you should go to in London. 그래서 오늘은 런던에서 갈만한 곳에 대해서 얘기하도록 노력해 보겠습니다. We're going to talk about places that Tom likes because I don't really like London very much. Tom loves London, so he's going to try and convince me that London is a good place to live in and a good place to go to. 그래서
With 10-minute preparation, so it's gonna go well.
preparation indeed. Hold on. Okay. Just a sec. Okay. 네, 그래서 저는 개인적으로 런던 별로 좋아하지 않고 그냥 너무 비싸다고 생각하고 별로 사고 싶지 않은데 근데 톰이 런던 아주 좋아해서 오늘은 런던이 살만한 곳이고 런던이 되게 좋은 곳이라고 설득하려고 할 거예요. So he's going to try and convince me that it's a good place to live in. But before we do this, Tom, did you want to talk about my experience with the Korean immersion program?
Yeah. I was about to say, yeah, you should let people know what you did this morning.
Yeah, so I am trying to get a different kind of visa at the moment. This isn't a very interesting story, but anyway, I just want to do various other jobs. I want more options, so I'm trying to get a different visa. This is kind of like a green card, I guess. I think it lasts for 5 years, but you can extend it. Anyway, in order to get this visa, I have to do a Korean immersion program. And today I had a Korean test. So I had to do a reading test and I had to do a speaking test. And the reading test was okay. It wasn't too difficult. But there were like 5 questions or 10 questions at the end which were about Korean culture. So they weren't really about the Korean language itself. It was just that the question was in Korean. So I found that really difficult. For example, you had to put the eras of Korean history in order. So like,
Would most Koreans be able to answer that question?
I think
Because if you were to
I don't know.
if you were to ask English people, all right, let's put the Renaissance era like into a timeline, like
no
no one's going to be able to do it.
Unless they're really into history.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I reckon Koreans might. I'd say like 80%, maybe 70%. Maybe I'm estimating them too highly, but I don't know. Anyway, so you had to put them in different order, like that kind of order. So I think it was 고조선 and 삼국 and
What about the
조선.
Joseon?
Joseon,
Era?
yeah, Joseon, yeah. I thought that was the last era, but maybe I'm not. Maybe that if that's incorrect, then I got that question wrong because I put that one last. I thought Gojoseon was first, and then Samguk, which is like 3 nations in one country, and then anyway, but that was one question, and then another question was all about the different kinds of food that people eat on different days in Korea. So like, what would you eat for your first birthday, or what do you eat on your birthday, and what should you eat? I don't know if your daughter's getting engaged, or what should you eat if your parents are coming over, that kind of thing. So that was kind of.
What's the answer?
I don't know. I know that on your birthday you should eat miakguk, which is like seaweed soup. It's all right.
Is there like a handbook that you can buy that says
Well, I think
on this day you should eat? Yeah.
I think when I start this course, so I did the exam today, and depending on my result for the exam, I'll be put into a class, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. So I could be in the higher class, could be in the intermediate class, it could be in the beginner class, I don't know. But yeah, so in that class, I will be learning about Korean culture. So I will learn the answers to these questions.
How much is this costing you?
Oh, so the exam cost me about 20 quid, £20.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Oh, hold on. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I got worried there. I thought I didn't put my microphone on, but it's on. It's on. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, so the exam cost me 20 quid, and I think that the course itself is free. So that's right.
Oh, really? That's so good.
Yeah, it's pretty
I didn't
good.
realise it's so subsidised.
Originally, the exam was free as well, but I think a lot of people signed up for the exam and then they didn't turn up. They didn't go.
Oh.
Yeah. So
I think that's really good that you do that for foreigners.
yeah,
It's
it's pretty good.
I think like if you do life in the UK here, you have to pay for it.
Yeah, that's true. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, so in the speaking exam, there were like 5 of us in a room. Oh, and the annoying thing was, right, so I did the writing exam, and then I had to sit there for like 2 or 3 hours. No, I had to sit there for 2 hours, but some people had to sit for longer, like 3 hours or 4 hours after the exam. And we weren't allowed to do anything. So
Were they marking? Were they?
No. So the exam had finished. Like the exam papers had left the room. Like there was nothing.
They lock you in a room.
No, no. It's like I think we were allowed to like go out and go to the toilet and stuff. But so I brought a book with me, and I was going to just.
What was the purpose of locking you in a room for 4 hours? Apart from like some like white robed scientists like behind like some glass going like, let's see what the foreigners do.
Like some real life reenactment of the Breakfast Club. No, it was.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, it was like a waiting room really, because we were waiting to go into the speaking room area, like the speaking test area. And so I thought, well, you know, there's nothing going on. I can read a book. It doesn't matter, because like, what? How would I cheat? Because the exam isn't in that room. It's
you
just a
finished
waiting
the
room.
exam though.
Yeah. So we all
right?
Everyone finished the exam. The
So
exam papers
why-
had left the room.
I'm so confused to like why do they keep you in the room when they like you can go home now?
Oh! We've got a comment. Comment alert. Comment. Beautiful. A kind of level test for changing your visa. Yes, this is exactly kind of like what it is. So, for foreigners to change their visa, they have to get a certain number of points, and to get these points, you have to do various things. So you could volunteer, you can do this Korean immersion program. 이거는 한국말로는 한국 통합 프로그램이라고 하는 것 같아요. So yeah, this is just a way for me to like get some points so I can change my visa somewhere down the line. Anyway. So where were we? Oh yeah, so I was waiting to do the speaking exam. And I got my book out and I was about to read it, and this old lady came in and she was like, "No, you can't read your book." I was like, "What? Why?" Because there's no exam going on in this room. We're just waiting to do the speaking exam. We're waiting to go outside to a different room and do the speaking exam. But
so you were waiting to do the speaking?
Yeah. But we
Were they bring people out one by one or something?
They were bringing people out five people at a time, and there were about like 30 people, and they were changing like every half an hour. So yeah, I was in there for 2 hours, but then some people were in there for like 3, and there was nothing we could do. Like, and no one was speaking to each other because we're all different. We're from different countries, so it's kind of like
How do you talk to each other in Korean?
You could do, but like it's kind of awkward. So like a lot of them, I'd say like 90% of them were Chinese.
Okay.
And I was like, I could speak to somebody, but do I speak to them in Korean? But then it might look like I'm trying to show off or like scare them. Be like, oh, look at my Korean. Ooh.
The British awkwardness
Right.
happening right there.
So
from last week.
Yeah. So anyway, we went into the other room. It was me and 4 other people, and it started off all right. Like they're very simple questions, but because of the coronavirus, it was really difficult to hear what the examiners were saying, what the testing people, the examiners, were saying. So because we all had masks on, number one, and then number two, we're sitting really, really far away from each other, and then number three, they had a plastic shield in front of them. So like when they asked me a question, I was like, what?
Was it like whatever?
Yeah. So in actual fact, she asked me like a really simple question. It was like, have you travelled in Korea before, or do you want to travel in Korea? But I made her repeat it like 3 or 4 times. So yeah, that was interesting. And what else? Yeah, and then also one of the questions was, how would you solve the Korean birth rate problem? So I was like, what? 그래서 질문 하나는 한국에서 출산율은 줄어들고 있잖아요. 그래서 이 문제를 어떻게 해결하십니까? 이 질문이었어요. 그래서 저는 조지 대통령 필요하네요. 그래서 이 문제를 어떻게 해결할까요? 막 이렇게 생각했는데 진짜 어렵잖아요. 제가 영어로 대답해도 그거 대답하는 게 진짜 어려운 것 같아요. 그래서 제가 그냥 뭐 부부한테 휴가도 많이 줘야 된다고 했어요. So I said to them, like, you should just give new couples some more holidays to make babies, you know. So.
Was she like behind this plastic screen? This old woman was like, "Yeah, fair enough." Any response?
She just laughed. She was like, "Oh." There were two ladies.
Okay.
Asking us this question. But also, I felt really bad because. So first of all, there were 5. As I said, there were 5 of us in the room, and they always asked in the same order. So this one poor guy, he was always the first person to answer, which is really unfair, right? Because sometimes they tended to ask us the same questions as well. So this guy had to answer first, and we had time to like think about the question, whereas he had to just reply. So
this doesn't seem like a fair metric. Or,
yeah.
How Korean are you?
Yeah, Korean. Which is what it is.
Also, like the idea of like solving the Korean birth rate problem in a situation like that is really loaded.
Yeah, right. 여러분 생각해 봅시다. 우리 출산율 문제를 어떻게 해결할까요? Yeah, so let's put our heads together. I think there's an expression in Korean like 고개 맞다? I don't know. So yeah, alright, I can buy time. Yeah, it's kind of a question. I was expecting like, do you like kimchi? Oh, I could do that. 김치 좋아하세요? 네, 엄청 좋아합니다.
Did they ask you if you like kimchi?
No, they didn't even ask me if I like kimchi. So I couldn't answer that. I was kind of expecting, do you know Psy? Psy 좋아하세요? Yeah, that would have been good. Or do you know 손흥민? Yes, I do know 손흥민. Do you know 손흥민, Tom?
Nope.
What?
I'm not Korean. I'm not Korean enough.
What?
I would fail the test.
How do you not know 손흥민?
I mean, was it part of the test though? If it was a part of the test, then
You would have studied.
But if someone was to ask me how do you solve the Korean birth rate problem, it's fine. It's all good.
Yeah. So, Son Heung-min is like a really famous football player. Plays for Tottenham.
Oh, who's the guy that plays for? No, that's someone else. Sorry.
We think of Park Ji-sung.
Yeah. Was it Manchester United? Is he Manchester?
Yeah. He played for them like 10 years ago. What, over 10 years ago?
Yeah.
So yeah, do you know series? This Brian S.Y. Yeah, but like, what if you ever come to Korea, there are some commonly asked questions like, do you know ... Like, I don't think they ask. I don't get these questions very often now. I think it's because I live in Seoul, but like when I lived in the countryside, they always asked me like, do you know Park Ji-sung? Do you know like Psy? Because I was like, yes, I do. I do know that.
Were they really impressed?
Yeah. Do you like kimchi? Yeah, I like kimchi.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know Kim Yana? Do you know Kim Yana?
Nope.
Oh. See, you would have failed.
Sorry. Yeah, I would have failed the test.
No.
Yeah.
If you lived in the Korean countryside, you would have just been rejected.
I'd just been like, oh, no.
Whereas I knew all of these people, so I was very popular with the Korean taxi drivers.
When do you get the results back? I mean, results in inverted commas.
I'm
not sure what they're looking.
Next Friday.
To get out of that.
So
okay.
Next Friday, I know the results, and then I can apply for one of the classes. So that'll be exciting. That's gonna be exciting. I'm looking forward to going to a class and studying Korean formally. It's gonna be quite fun.
Are you actually?
What?
Like, I feel like you would know a lot of it, right? Because you've been in the country for like a while.
Yeah, but there's like loads of Korean I don't know, and I don't know very much about the culture. Like, I don't know anything about the history, or, like old traditions and stuff like that. And also, I don't know a lot of like the advanced vocabulary and stuff. So, yeah. Tom, do you know Park Hang-seo?
No, I thought that said Park Hang SEO.
I don't know. I don't know who that is either. Park Hang-seo?
Yeah.
Who's that? 누구죠?
Looks like you're failing the test next
week.
Yeah.
Well, no, I've already done the test. But yeah, now, so I think if I get put into the advanced class, then I only have to study for like, I think 100 hours or 20 hours or something like that, and then I can take the final test, and then I can get the points. So that's good. Yeah.
This all sounds a bit ludicrous, but
yeah,
it's what it is.
In the UK, we have a sort of a similar.
Yeah, we have life in the UK test, but everyone takes the piss out of it because like the idea that anyone knows the answers to the questions on the life in the UK test is like very little people from the UK would actually know.
Right. So
yeah.
Tom used an advanced expression here. Everyone takes the piss out of it. To take the piss. So just a second, I'm gonna switch to the whiteboard. Nope. Oh, bugger. Hold on. No. Oh no. Oh, here you go. Right. So yeah, everyone takes the piss out of. What is it called? This is like a citizenship test.
It's called Life in the UK, I think.
Life? It's a Life in the UK program or something.
Yeah, it's just called Life in the UK, I think.
Okay.
Oh, Life in the UK test.
Okay.
But they sell books for it. So, like, okay. Like, here's one question. What palace was a cast iron and plate glass building originally erected in Hyde Park, London, England, to house the Great Exhibition of 1851? It's like,
what the fuck? That's
Yeah.
ridiculous. That's crazy.
Yeah, like who's going to know that?
That's
Like,
insane.
yeah.
Okay, no,
Yeah.
I think. Okay, so I think the test that I'm gonna take is far easier than that. Like, it's definitely not that involved.
Yeah,
That's
like,
that
it's
is
insane.
that is ridiculous. Yeah. Okay. So everyone takes the piss out of the life in the UK test. To take the piss out of, what does that mean, Tom?
To mock it, to
Yeah. So to take the piss out, to
Yeah.
mock, to make fun
Yeah.
of. To make fun of. 아, 이거 한국말로 어떡하지? 놀려요? 놀리다? Kind of like to laugh at. To make jokes about, I guess. 그래서 Life in the UK 테스트는 너무 아예 없어가지고 사람들이 뭐 영국 사람들이 그 테스트 보고 그거에 대해서 좀 많이 장난쳐요. 왜냐하면 질문이 너무 어려워가지고 영국 사람들도 그 질문 어떻게 대답해야 할 수 있는지 모르고 그래서 외국인들이 그거 어떻게 대답할 수 있냐 막 이렇게 생각하는 거예요. 그래서 we take the piss out of the life in the UK test because it's so ridiculous.
yeah, it's pretty intense.
Porny Daisy says, I heard the life in the UK test is repetitive.
I think it's like a regurgitation. I think you buy a book and then you have to just remember the answers from it. I think. I don't know. I've only heard like ridiculous things about it though. So,
Right. Yeah, so, I mean, I feel like we've kind of gone off topic. I mean, the original topic was to like recommend places in London.
I told you this was going to take an hour.
This is kind of a bit more fun though, for me anyway.
Yeah.
Lichibul says, why are you always writing behind Tom? Yeah, I just realised, Lichibul, I apologise. You need to move Tom. Yeah, because I kind of put your video directly in front of my writing. So yeah. So yeah, to take the piss out of. So if I can also take the piss out of Tom. This is an expression you wouldn't use with your boss or in a formal situation. It's more of just between friends because it's quite rude. piss. 피스는 오줌이잖아요. 우리 피스에 대해서 엄청 많이 얘기하는 것 같아요. 수업마다 피스 항상 나온 것 같아요. 피스. 왠지 영국 사람들은 아주 공감하지 않게 피스 집착한 것 같아요. It's like in so many expressions. 표현에서 엄청 많이 나온 것 같아요. Right? Piss is like in so many English expressions, right?
Yeah, you can use it for a lot of things. Yeah.
So yeah, Lichibul says because you're a computer geek officially.
Yeah, that is, so you could say, oh, she's taking the.
Yeah. That's right. They're taking the piss out of you here. He's a Vietnam national football manager.
See, I have no idea. Like, I have no idea.
But there's so many expressions about like taking the piss out of. So like to mock, to make fun of, to make jokes about, to take the mick, to take the mickey, take the mick out of, or to take the mickey out of. This was like originally rhyming, like Cockney slang, Cockney rhyme slang, Cockney rhyming slang. To take the Mickey out of. There was some bloke, some man called Mickey something. Do you know? Do you know?
I don't know about the origins, but that sounds about right.
Okay.
This would probably be in a Life in the UK test. Actually, I'm not sure it would because it's a bit slangy. But
yeah, no, I don't think it would.
Be in the Life in the UK test.
It definitely. Okay, yeah. Maybe today, or maybe in another day, we should create a Life in the UK test, which would actually be useful.
That'd be so good.
Right? 그래서 우리 다음에는 정말 유용한 Life in the UK 테스트 만들 거예요. 왜냐하면 진짜 Life in the UK 테스트는 진짜 쓸데 없는 질문 많이 나오잖아요. 진짜 현실에서 막 유익하지 않은 거 많이 나오고 그래서 나중에 저는 톰이랑 Life in the UK 테스트 진짜 Life in the UK 테스트 만들어 볼게요. 여러분들에게.
That's actually a really good video idea, actually.
Yeah. I think it'll be way more useful. So like, what kinds of things would we cover?
It'd be like condiments, like what condiments are the most popular. Like, what would you pair sausage and egg, like a English breakfast with?
I would do like
List the 4 condiments.
I would do rude gestures. Like, what does this mean?
Yeah.
What does this mean? What does this mean?
This is how you get shut down on YouTube, by the way.
Right. 그래서 영국에 가면 무슨 욕 같은 제스처를 있는지 가르쳐주는 뭐 부분이 있으면 진짜 유익할 것 같아요. 왜냐하면
This is a very good video idea.
right. And we could do about British food, you know.
Yeah.
That's probably I reckon that's probably already in the Life in the UK test.
Like
Isn't it?
what condiment do you use in English breakfast?
Or football chants. Who are ya? Who are ya? Who are ya? The referee's a wanker. That kind of thing.
Yeah, sounds good.
그래서 영국 남자는 영국 남자 아니고 그냥 영국 사람들이 축구 보러 갈 때 여러 가지 chant 한국어로 어떻게 하는지 잘 모르겠는데 뭐지? 아무튼 chant 있어요. 그래서 막 다 같이 무슨 말 하는 건데 되게 아니 그거 좀 잘못 말한 것 같아요. Just like okay, so like they're so. Hold on, what the hell did I see right now? G. Oh, anyways, so because they're so into 응원가. Okay, right. Yeah, so they're so into the match, they have various things that they say together, like the referee is a wanker. 구호, that's right. Aha. 구호, yeah, chant. So, yeah, like the referee's a wanker. What other ones are there?
Who are ya?
Who are ya?
God, what else?
Who are ya? 누구냐?
Usually if a team has 3 syllables, they'll chant it over and over.
Yeah. Yeah, and also there's kind of unique ones unique to the football teams, right? Like Portsmouth and Arsenal, Man U. I'm showing off now, so just saying all the football teams that I know. Oh yeah, actually this has come out. This has come out quite a lot to show off.
Yeah.
자랑하다, to boast.
What we're saying? Okay, let's say if I feel like we're ruining the video idea, but if we were to do a unofficial unofficial Life in the UK test, what what other questions would you have in there?
Let's ask the people watching this who are Brighton SY and Lichtenberg. Brighton SY and Lichtenberg, if you could have the perfect Life in the UK test, what things would be in it? Like what would you want to learn? Let's say, for example, Tom and I were to make the Life in the UK course. What kinds of things would you want to learn? 그래서 만약에 sorry. Go on.
My question would be something like, I don't know, like which household pet appears in the opening title sequence of Coronation Street?
Right. Or some like famous lines from soaps like "You ain't my mother, yes I am."
Yeah, like "Get Out of My Pub" originates from what soap?
Get out of my pub. Yeah. 그래서 여러분, 만약에 우리가 그 Life in the UK 코र्스 만들었다면 어떤 주제에 대해서 배우고 싶으세요? 말씀해 주세요.
How do you pronounce Bista?
Right? How do you pronounce? I suppose also, how do you pronounce various stations in
Yeah.
London? I don't even
Because
know.
like I made the mistake that Southwark was like Southwark until I moved here. And I was like, oh, it's actually Southwark.
I would have pronounced it Southwark as well.
Yeah.
Also, what's it? Holborn is not Holborn. It's what is it?
Holborn
Or something. Brian SY, I want to learn a Cockney accent. Well, I'm not very good at that. Tommy, are you good at doing a Cockney accent?
No, not really.
I don't
want to try.
Well, I'll try. And then in that case, yes. So yeah, that's good. That's a that's a good one to cover. Cockney. I have a friend in Italy who is a bit more Cockney. You know, he was born in London and grew up in London, so he's got more of a Cockney accent. London 맛집. So good restaurants in London. Good restaurants, Tom, in London.
What are you looking for? It's a lot of food.
이거는 약간 문화 차이인 것 같아요. 한국 사람들은 막 음식에 대해서도 잘 신경 쓰는 것 같고, 영국 사람들이 뭐지? 그냥
Honestly,
그 정도로 yeah, go on.
As stereotypical as it sounds, every time I eat out in London, it's usually like Japanese food or Vietnamese food.
Okay.
Yeah, because
I think if Little is talking about good restaurants, she probably wants to know about like British food, right?
Mate, like this would be in the casual in the life in the UK test. Where it'd be like, all right, name a Wetherspoons dish or something.
The Wetherspoons dish. Okay, yeah. If you don't know what Wetherspoons is like a chain of pubs in the UK. It's the biggest chain, biggest franchise.
It's very cheap. It's very cheap.
But
I actually like Wetherspoons. I actually like it.
I like it, but then I also don't, because I prefer the independent pubs, right? Because they've got more character, and they're not corporate and
I don't know the
bastards like the Wetherspoons, because Wetherspoons are just taking over everywhere, right? So there's no real character to pubs anymore. Well, they're only with the independent pubs, which are becoming fewer and fewer.
I think the patrons that visit Wetherspoons give it a lot of character.
Right, maybe. I'll show us your Cockney accent. I don't know what the thing is, like when I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
In Cockney, what do I say? Right, mate.
Fucking pissing it down, innit, mate?
That's like a combination of Cockney and Northern.
Northern, yeah. That was pretty shit.
Yeah. London football stadiums. Yeah, good one. I heard English people only eat to live. Yeah, that's true. Traditional and popular British food places. Yeah.
Traditional English food.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair though, like I feel if you really want the traditional experience, you have to go to Wetherspoons once, right?
Right.
Right? Like yeah, it's such a like institution.
I don't think there's like anything similar to Wetherspoons in Korea.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was trying to think of something to compare it to, but I don't think there is anything.
I think I'm going to Wetherspoons on Tuesday, so I'll take some photos.
Oh, great! You should film like a little video.
Yeah.
And then send it to me. And that can be part of the Life in the UK test. Right, so just
George, you're making this video, right? Like,
so just film yourself in Wetherspoons, like eating I don't know, some traditional English food, and then I'll put it in a video.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. Actually, I found out today that toffee is a traditional English snack. Yes, it is. Also, fudge. Fudge is awesome. It's amazing. Do you like fudge? Good. Yeah. Well, we had fudge in the Lake District video, right? So.
Yeah. Actually, to be fair, our sweets and chocolate are really good.
Yeah. 저도 개인적으로 영국 디저트 되게 맛있다고 생각해요. 영국 뭐지? 음식 뭐 식사 같은 거보다는 디저트도 맛있다고 생각해요. 제 생각에는 영국 사람들은 영국 음식만 아니라 되게 다양한 음식 먹어요. 그래서 제가 어렸을 때는 우리 엄마가 영국 음식만 아니라 뭐 이탈리아 음식, 스페인 음식, 뭐지? 모로코 음식, 뭐 되게 다양한 음식 만들어줬어요. 인도 음식. We eat a lot of Indian food, right? Like curry and...
I would say the tikka masala is technically a British dish.
Tikka masala, yeah, that's a
it's
legendary dish. Borough Market, is it worth visiting?
I actually really like Borough Market a lot. You've been, right, George? I swear we've been to Borough Market.
Have I been to Borough Market? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe.
I used to walk past it every day when I went to work. Really good.
My friend from Gyeongju has just left a comment. 영국 과자 맛대 가리 없음. 무슨 말씀이죠? 영국 전통 음식 뭐냐고 물어보면 뭐 카레라카는 놈도 있는데 무슨 말이지? I don't understand. Okay. 인도 사이다 뭐죠? 인도 음식 진짜 맛있어요. 영국에 가시면 인도 음식 꼭 먹어야 돼요. Right? So if you go to England, you really have to try Indian food because I think British Indian food is really good.
Yeah, I love it. It's so good. It's very good.
Yeah, some really good Indian restaurants in the UK.
So in Wetherspoons, they have themed nights, and one of them is like steak night, but then one of them is curry night, and curry night's very good.
Nice. Pub quiz night. Is there a pub quiz night?
Pub quiz night, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think there's such a thing as a pub quiz in Korea, but British people like going to a pub and answering questions about
I think it's just
general knowledge questions. So it could be about music, film, science, nature, what other stuff, books, literature rather.
I think a lot of British
geography
social events just revolve around drinking, and then there's an event that happens around that.
Alright. 그리고 제 생각에는 그 퍼브 퀴즈 가는 이유는 그냥 자기 지식을 자랑하기 위해 가는 것 같아요. 그래서 나는 정답이 뭔지 알고 있다. 막 이렇게 말하면 되게 똑똑해 보이잖아요. 그래서 그런 사람 있는 것 같고, 그리고 그냥 술 마시고 싶어 하는 사람도 있어요. So like I think some people want to go to pub quizzes because they want to show off about how much they know, how much general knowledge they know, and there are some people who just want to go and drink. Would you agree?
Yeah. Yeah, I think the British way is just like, let's go drinking. Oh, there's an event that happens to coincide with drinking.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Right.
So.
That's true. Pub quiz for snobs. Yeah. It's a good title for a pub quiz, actually. Pub quiz for snobs. Yeah, so that these are all good ideas.
I can't wait till you make this
They
video.
want to look
really
smart.
funny.
Yeah, they want to look clever. Want to look smart. Want to look clever. Toffee nose. Huh? What else? I think that's it. I mean, we could move on to the thing we originally planned. Or what do you think, Tom?
We could probably save it to next week. Because I can prepare more videos. Well, no, not videos, photos. Because I kind of loved everything in the first 10 minutes.
Okay. I mean, I should let me just change the title then to what should I change it to? Oh, this is so unprofessional.
God knows. Yeah.
I'm gonna just call it 영국문화, British culture.
Yeah. All right. This is another unofficial Life in the UK test question for you, George. This is a scenario-based one. So you realise you've just got on the wrong bus. What do you do next?
I'll probably wait for a few stops and then press the button.
Yeah, that'd be it, right? It'd be like, say nothing.
I wouldn't. So yeah.
Myself.
So you're asking me as soon as I get on, and then the bus starts moving.
Yeah, you realise you've just got on the wrong bus. What do you do?
I think it would depend. All right. So if someone was getting off at the next stop, then I would get off.
Okay. Yeah. If it was only just you and one other person.
Yeah.
And they're staying on. What do you do?
Oh, that's awkward. I honestly think if that person was getting off at the next stop, then I would get off. But I don't know. Am I so self-conscious that I would wait? No, maybe I think I would probably just press the button and then get off at the next stop.
But I think if you ask that question to most British people, the notion that it'd be really awkward would be really high. So I think some people would be like, I'd get off after 3 stops or something. And then cross the road and get the bus back to the correct direction, right? Or something like that.
Yeah. I wonder what the Japanese answer would be for that, because I think the Japanese are hyper sensitive to other people's opinions. Yeah. Even more so than British people. I don't know.
Yeah, it should be that sort of question. I think that would be
right. That would be a good
test.
That would be a good question.
Yeah. Trying to think what else.
Okay, what do you eat after drinking 10 pints of beer on a night out on the way home?
Yeah, it'd be like, oh yeah, I would either be very sick or go into a kebab store, eat it, and then be very sick.
That's okay. Let's reduce it to just after a night out, you're a bit drunk. Okay. What do you eat on the way home? 그래서 술 마신 다음에 집 가는 길에서 그냥 친구들이랑 같이 놀고 술 마시고 취하는데 집 가는 길에서 뭐 먹을 거냐고. So I think 99% of British people answer the same way. Brighton SY has got the correct answer: kebab and chips. 통과.
Absolutely, yeah.
You passed.
George, you should definitely make this video.
Right.
It's a funny video. Yeah.
But I kind of want to have a look at the life in the UK test anyway. I might make 2 videos. So one video will be looking at the real life in the UK test and trying to answer it myself.
Yeah.
In fact, you could do it as well, and we could compare our results. See who.
I was about to say
more British.
The title of the video is so much easier, right? You put in Korean, just British guy attends life in the UK test.
Right.
Yeah.
오늘은 보는 사람 2명 있네. 나 빼고. 네. 맞아요, 형님.
Right to
Like
this, so I says,
So Shuman,
says,
my friend from Gyeongju always like ridicules the fact well, he just always comes here to ridicule me, I think. So like he just said, today there are only 2 people watching, except for me. Ha ha ha. So he comes here to mock me. That's what I did with my friends in Brighton. Good, yeah,
yeah,
eating.
absolutely, yeah.
그래서 엄청 전통적인 밤놀이. I know that 밤놀이 is incorrect. I can't remember what it was, but 엄청 정통적인 술놀이 하셨네요. Shootman, 인기 없네. He said very unpopular. Unpopular, I see. You're unpopular. Listen, alright? We don't need lots of people watching, do we, Tom?
I mean, if you want to make money, then no, not really.
If I don't want to make money, yeah. That's true,
Yeah.
some people. Right, that's why it's not how many people watch that matters. There you go. Right, I feel like our loyal fans are sticking up for us.
It's true. What else would be in the unofficial? What is a cheeky Nando's? What does that actually mean? I don't actually know what that means.
Cheeky Nando's. You don't. Well, it's like just having some chicken, right? Cheeky.
Right? What makes it cheeky though?
Well,
Is it just like, oh, I'm popping out with the lads to get some cheeky Nando's?
well, I think cheeky. Actually, I've taught this in one of my videos, but cheeky is used like when we do something which is, it's something we want to do but isn't necessarily good or healthy,
Yeah.
or it's not necessarily. It's kind of self-indulgent, right?
So like a Nando's is like well, Nando's are quite healthy, but it's a bit expensive. You wouldn't go to Nando's every day.
Right. So maybe that's why it's cheeky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that would be in the unofficial Life in the UK test.
What's a cheeky Nando's?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Write a response to. Do you fancy
Yeah.
a cheeky Nando's? Fancy going for a cheeky Nando's?
Yeah. And name the meal that you'll have.
Yeah. 채팅 참여자가 3명이고 보는 사람이 9명이구나. Okay, yes, that's right. I think, yeah, he's just come to mock us. Thank you, 형님.
Does he mock you in real life as well?
Oh yeah, all the time. I'm sure he'll be in one of my videos at some point when he comes to Seoul.
Use the yeah. Oh yeah. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually need to think of more questions.
Yeah, what other questions would there be?
What is a saveloy?
Savaloy? What's that?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. What's that?
It's like it's a sausage.
Oh, right.
It's like they sell in the fish and chip store.
Oh. Okay, well, I would
Yeah.
have failed that. I just called it...
It's the bright red sausage.
Oh, is it? Oh, those sausages are rough.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, man, I don't like those sausages. But in actuality, British sausages are awesome. Well, I've never had a better sausage than a British sausage. 나 수영 못해서 지금 서울 못 간다. I can't swim, so I can't go to Seoul. Huh.
Nice response.
Oh, I see. Oh, I think it's because it's monsoon season at the moment. So there are lots of floods.
Oh.
So, yeah. Right.
Should we do one more life in the UK test? But this time we should ask the audience.
Oh, what, like for topic?
No. As in we.
Oh,
ask a question.
okay.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. What about? All right. When making tea, does the milk go in first or last?
Good question. Yeah, so making the tea, when does the milk go in? Does it go in first or last?
It's actually controversial. Like, I'm actually trying to think if anyone does it in the way that I'm thinking of. We'll find out. We'll find out. We'll both answer like two different things.
Also, I never really thought about it, but it's kind of weird because maybe not so much nowadays, but when I was younger, we always used to call tea, like dinner tea.
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, I didn't, but I feel like in middle class, middle class families, yeah, dinner was tea.
So like, my mum always used to say tea's ready, but she meant
Is she still
dinner.
there?
I think so.
Mm.
Yeah, I guess she does. But I think she did it more often when I was younger for some reason. Maybe it's just gone out of fashion. Last says Brian SY, and so does Lichibur. That is the correct answer. Yeah. 그래서 영어에서는 특히 나이도 많으신 분들은 저녁에 대해서 얘기하면 tea라고 불러요. 그래서 제가 어렸을 때는 엄마가 저녁 준비됐다고 했을 때 tea's ready라고 했어요.
I was about to say your passports are in the post because you got that correct.
Ah, yes. Right. 지금 북부 애들은 그렇게 쓰던데 디너가 점심이고 티가 저녁이고. Right. So like people from the north call dinner tea and lunch dinner. I don't know if that's right, but yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think you put milk in last because I mean, for me personally, you'd want to get the color right and therefore the strength correct, right?
And also, I think you're at risk of burning the milk if you put the milk in first and then immediately pour in boiling water.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Yeah. Good old tea.
Yeah. All right. I think we are finished right now. Should we wrap it up?
Yeah. Q&A, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
그래서 5분 뒤에 끝나니까 혹시나 질문 있으시면 물어보세요. 댓글 남겨주세요. We're gonna finish in 5 minutes. So yeah, please ask any questions you have about British culture, which is what this we were originally gonna make this about British culture, but went to plan.
Yeah, we definitely.
So well planned. My friend from Gyeongju. When are you doing a fan meeting? Gyeongju 우리 경주에서 팬 미팅 할까요? 1대1 형님. I drink coffee much more often than tea. Huh. Tom, do you drink coffee?
No, I'm
Me
a
neither.
tea person. Tea water person.
I'm a tea chocolate milk kind of person.
You do like your chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk, man. It's like heroin for me. It's like... 초코우유 중독성 너무 심해. 진짜 심하다.
Oh, good question actually. No, not a question.
When do you use SQRRR? I've never heard of this before.
Is it like wow? Oh, so good. You know it's good when a British person says oh, so good. Right? Like foie.
But what's SQRRR? Have you heard of that?
I assume it's foie, like as in PHOWARR, like foie. Oh, that curry was so tasty.
Let me just check. SQRRR. I'm going to search it online because I've never heard of it before. SQRRR. Maybe I've been out of the UK for too long. Is a reading comprehension method named for its 5 steps.
Oh.
Survey, question, read, recite, and review.
I heard it was literally like oh, so tasty.
No. Okay. Oh, reachable just answered our question. When do you? I've never used it. SQR. Have you used it before?
Never heard of it.
Survey, question, read, recite, review. I'm sorry. Well, I don't think we can help you because we've only just heard of it now, thanks to you. 네가 좋아하는 플레이그라운드에서 하자. I don't think playground will be open now in the times of coronavirus.
What's playground?
It's just this bar. They used to have like themed nights. So when I was learning Japanese, they had like a Japanese night and stuff like that. It was quite cool.
Oh, okay.
Let's have a meetup, says Brian SY. Yeah, as soon as Tom's feet touch Korean ground, then we'll be having our meetup. Shoot, man. 나중에 내가 시크릿 팬 미팅 준비하게. Okay, thank you. He says he'll prepare a secret fan meeting. Cool. Thanks.
Cool.
Yeah, anyway, one thing actually, Tom, because in the UK, they don't really sell chocolate milk in like the small shops, right? Like the corner shops, places like that.
Probably not. No, I can imagine not.
Because 영국.
Who knows though? Like range, I feel like the range of products is pretty wild now. But that might be because I live in London, so I'm not too sure.
No, they have like chocolate milkshakes, but not chocolate milk. 그래서 영국 편의점에서 주로 초코우유 팔지 않고 그 초콜릿 밀크쉐이크 하는 거예요. 그래서 제가 한국에 사는 거 좋아하는 이유 하나는 초코우유 엄청 많고 초코우유 브랜드도 되게 다양하고 막 한국에서 어디 가든지 편의점 되게 쉽게 찾을 수 있잖아요. 근데 영국에서는 그렇지 않고 되게 그 편의점에 가고 싶으면 되게 힘들게 찾으려고 노력해야 돼요. 그래서 네, 그거 한국 장점이에요. 초코우유 문화. So I was just saying that in Korea, in all the corner shops in Korea, they sell chocolate milk, right? So and there are so many corner shops in Korea. It's like everywhere you go, you can guarantee that there's going to be a corner shop within like 5 minutes walk.
Do you just use chocolate milk as like milk?
No.
I'm so confused.
Well, I do drink. I guess I do because I don't really drink milk. I just have chocolate milk. It relaxes me, relaxes me. 초코우유 중독성 너무 심하다, 진짜. Yeah, it's really like that. It's so addictive. And when you come to Korea, I'm gonna get you hooked on chocolate milk, Tom.
Wow. Now I want to go to the Korean store and buy some chocolate milk, but I know it's going to be really expensive.
So I said to Tom, I'm going to get you hooked on chocolate milk. I'm going to get you hooked on chocolate milk. To be hooked on something is to be addicted to something. 그래서 I'm hooked on chocolate milk. 나는 초코우유 중독됐어. 이런 뜻이고 제가 I'm going to get you hooked on chocolate milk이라고 하면 나는 네가 초코우유 중독되게 만들 거예요. 그런 뜻이에요. So to get or to be hooked on something. So to be hooked on. 중독됐다. Okay. Yeah. So I think we'll finish in 1 minute. 1 minute. Tom, do you have anything to say?
No. Apart from I'm going to get some chocolate milk. I might be.
Excellent. Okay. So I will be doing a live class next Tuesday, and that will be the last live class that I will be doing on my own. A big announcement, right? Hooked Tom. Mitchell says she's hooked on your smile.
Oh, that's very nice.
So I am hooked on. 글씨 왜 저래? Okay, there's like an error with this program, so it doesn't let me write in Korean very well.
Why would you like pick a program that doesn't let you write in Korean well for a Korean live stream?
Shut up, Tom. 네, 그래서 다음 화요일은 제 마지막 라이브 클래스이고 앞으로는 그냥 토요일마다 톰이랑 같이 할 거예요. 네. So I don't know what I'll be doing it on. Maybe just chatting, pure chat.
But next week we're gonna do some. We're going to do a London.
Shut up, Malfoy.
Visit London.
Sorry, I literally just wrote "Shut up, Malfoy."
Did you do Harry Potter or something on Tuesday?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But next week we're going to do a visit London thing, right?
Yeah. So next Saturday we'll be doing a visit London special, right? So Tom will be trying to convince me that London is a nice place. Yeah. Oh yeah. So it'll be the last for a while. I'm gonna just have a break because I feel like I'm running out of content from the live classes that I do on my own. I probably shouldn't admit that in public, but you know, honesty is the best.
Yeah, true.
그래서 아마 몇 달 동안 쉬다가 다시 혼자서 라이브 방송 화요일이나 목요일에 할 거예요. 왜냐면 요새는 재밌는 콘텐츠 없었어가지고 제가 좀 더 생각해보고 다시 하려고요. Yeah. So, but don't worry, I'll be back at some point. Just gonna enjoy thinking of some cool live classes with Tom on Tuesday and Thursday.
I thought you were going to make the Life in the UK videos.
Shootman says 그냥 비디오 올려. This is my friend from Gyeongju just says just upload videos.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, right.
Maybe
Maybe I read it in more of an angry voice than he intended it to be. More angrily than he intended it to be. Okay. 몇 년 전에 홍대 설바에서 너랑 만난 미국에는 구독자 지금 30만 정도 됐던데 열심히 좀 해라. So he said, like a few years ago, like an American YouTuber that we met has now got 300,000 subscribers. So you should try a lot harder. Oh wait, you've gone really quiet. Hold on. Is there a reason? Oh no, you're right.
No.
Okay, you're fine. 네, 감사합니다, 리츠브. 그래서 여기까지 하고 화요일에 봐요. Do you have anything to say, Tom, before we finish?
Nope, we're good. Look forward to George's Life in the UK videos. And
Life in the UK. Oh yeah, sure.
And next week Saturday.
Yep. Cool. All right. So bye everyone. Bye. 안녕. Say 안녕.
Oh, 안녕.
Okay.